Most people battle with one time waster or the other. Funny enough, they don't even realize how much time they've been wasting till the very crucial moment when they need to get a task done. You see people attending one function or the other while they have an important report to submit, and at the last minute, they realize how much time they've wasted. There is time for everything, and making the most use of our time should be a crucial matter if you must achieve your goals. You almost didn't get that project done, or you didn't even get to finish it. Have you asked yourself why this keeps happening to you? This might be because you tend to waste time on other irrelevant things. You fail to make good use of the available time to get your work done. There are a plethora of other unintentional ways we waste time that are more difficult to identify. So how can we become more conscious of how we use our time and avoid wasting it on irrelevant things? By knowing some of the time wasters, we can become more conscious of the things we spend our time on. So today we'll be letting you in on 7 time wasters everyone out there should bid farewell to. Welcome to All Round Growth YouTube channel, where we lay the building blocks for sustainable all-round growth. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please kindly click the subscribe button and do not forget to click this notification bell icon so you will not miss out on our future uploads. So let's get started with number 1. 1. Distractions. In the world today where social media has become one thing many cannot do without, distractions are bound to arise. For instance, you see someone that has an exam tomorrow but is always distracted watching one TikTok video or the other, tweeting and sending emojis on every comment. The time he or she would have used to study is being spent online, and before you know it, the day is already over. And a reasonable amount of time has just been wasted on social media. You see a freelancer who uses the internet to do most of their work, drifting from work-related searches to Instagram or Twitter to see what's trending, all because of social media distractions. However, aside from social media, there are other distractions people face, especially the young ones. Distractions such as playing games, watching movies, or TV shows. Doing all these is okay when you're done with other relevant things. But when you still have a lot on your table to tidy up, games and TV should be the last thing on your mind. Get to finish up important tasks first. So how does one get rid of all these distractions? With social media, you can drop your phone when you have something important to do. And since notifications are one of the tempters, turn off your notification. If it still doesn't work, you can switch it off till you're done with whatever you are doing. Above all, be disciplined. Without discipline, you may drop your phone to work and within a few minutes, you see yourself picking it up again. Number 2. Disorganization. Disorganization is one of the time wasters that many fail to recognize. For instance, you have a report you submit every month, and the documents you always use to prepare these reports are at home. These documents are sorted in batches by date to easily key them in when it's time to prepare the report. But at home, you get so disorganized that you turn these documents upside down when looking for other documents. And after you're done looking for these documents, you fail to arrange or sort the documents back as they were before. Now the month end comes and you need to use this document for your report. You pick them up, but they are not sorted. They are disorganized. What do? You start arranging them in order of date, which you should have done earlier. Now the time you use in sorting the documents is the time you should have used to get the report done. Consider how many hours you've wasted looking for misplaced paperwork, supplies, or files. A lack of organization, whether in your house, workspace, or desktop, is a definite way to waste time, and a lot of it. When you're done using something, return it to its original location. This just makes it easier to find items when you need them the most. If you don't, you will end up wasting time putting stuff back later when everything piles up. Stop leaving things disarranged and watch how you make good use of your time. 3. Procrastination. Procrastinating is another time waster everyone must avoid. You have a deadline to meet, but you keep putting it off till the deadline comes. Procrastinating and putting off tasks does not only waste time, but it might also affect the outcome of a result. Imagine, for instance, having an exam to write next week. You believe that next week is still far, and instead of preparing, you keep putting off reading your books. You might not realize how much time you've wasted putting off reading your book until a day before the exam comes. It now dawns on you how much time you've wasted. While some end up passing that exam, others might not do so well because they didn't prepare enough. So how do you beat this procrastinating attitude? It also boils down to discipline. Focus your mind on a task. Instead of procrastinating, start first. And before you know it, you're done with the task. 4. Failure to plan. Some people don't have a plan on how to run their day-to-day activities. When they wake up each morning, anything goes. Consequently, they are faced with tasks, but they might not even know where to begin. Our time can quickly slip away if we don't have a plan for our days and weeks. We start moving along without much directions. This is when time wasters creep in. Forgetting to plan is such a big time waster many still battle with. If you haven't been a planner, it's time to get your planning on. Create a to-do list where you get to list your daily routine. Then set a reminder on each one of them so you won't forget. This can help save you time to get other important tasks done. Also, by doing this, you know what time you should engage in your daily activities. You will not give room to waste time on other things that are not on your to-do list. 5. Failure to prioritize. You're not making the most use of your time until you're working on your most important task. Many of us spend time due to poor prioritization working on projects that makes us feel busy but do not help us grow. Therefore, when planning, it is also important to prioritize. Group your to-do list in order of importance. You can group them into urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, neither urgent nor important. By grouping it, you will most likely handle most projects under the urgent and important first, followed by not urgent but important. Projects or tasks that fall under these groups can cause stress when they are piled up. So, you indeed want to prioritize properly. Thus, prioritizing enhances time management and enables you to do the most important tasks first, thereby eliminating that feeling of working under pressure to get things done before the deadline. Therefore, when planning for your daily routine, always prioritize handling the urgent and important one first. This way, you will likely not waste time on unimportant tasks. 6. Unnecessary meetings and hangouts. Most times you see people attending one meeting or the other, either on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Attending a meeting is never wrong, but every gathering or meeting must be worth your time. Attending well-organized meetings that had been pre-scheduled and that have a definite purpose and agenda and are equally efficient should be worth every time you spend there. But when a meeting or a hangout takes a lot of unnecessary time, has no defined purpose, and at the end of the day, there was no important or clear takeaway from the gathering, then such a gathering might have not been worth your time after all. Now imagine spending time on such a gathering while you have other important projects to complete. Such can indeed be termed a time waster and should be avoided. So are you attending meetings that always last longer than they should? Is the discussion always running in circles with the same points being raised over and over again? Do you leave the meeting every time without any meaningful conclusion? It's time to find a way to work around such meetings. You can use some of that time to do other important things. 7. Short breaks becoming longer. Everyone who works or studies needs a break from time to time to refocus and refresh. But for how long do you take a break? When taking a break, it is advisable to give yourself some days or minutes of break depending on the kind of work you do. And when the break time elapses, be disciplined enough to get back to work. When short breaks become lengthy, it encroaches into time that was initially meant for other activities. Yes, you need enough time to stretch yourself, have fun and chill, but be disciplined enough not to abuse those times or extend them with irrelevant things. It is vital to place a value on your time. The way you use your time has a significant impact on your ability to accomplish certain life goals. When you increase your productivity and use your time efficiently, you will have more time to do the things that are important to you, such as spending quality time with family and friends, tour around social media, or work on other projects. Set yourself up for success by eliminating these top 7 time wasters from your life, and you will discover that you might have more free time than you thought you had. Remember, time wasted might not be recovered again. Make the most of your time now to avoid had I known later. Thanks for watching. To avoid missing out on our future uploads, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification icon. And do not forget to drop your comments in the comment section below. We love hearing from you always. See you soon.